the Social Security solution where the U.S. could find $20 trillion to pay you in retirement, according to experts. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. I believe they found the answer, the solution to Social Security payouts, where the United States could find $20 trillion to pay you in retirement, according to experts. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Thank you for your love and support. If you appreciate this news and the updates, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family and hit that like button. Social Security is getting a lot of press right now, and for good reasons. Not only do they just hire Martin O'Malley to head up the Social Security Administration to provide boost increases for those on a fixed income, it is quickly becoming one of the most important topics of the decades, as there are many reports indicating that there is simply not enough money to pay retirees for much longer. President Joe Biden hired Martin O'Malley to come in and just lead this organization, this program, to make sure that retirees get 100% full benefits and the possibility for an increase. They just proposed the $2,400 annual increase, which would make it $200 extra a month for all retirees, those on the Social Security program, Medicare, VA, disability. It would definitely be an additional boost for many of you guys. It would be more than the cost of living index that they gave you last year. A recent report by the Social Security Trustee Board highlights that the harsh reality of current trajectory of Social Security benefits, showing that there will only be enough money available to cover about 77% of retiree benefits by the year 2033. Only 77%, which is definitely a lot less. So who's going to lose money? This would be a massive blow to many retirees, as many rely on Social Security to cover a large portion of their retirement income. Here we will review the current state of Social Security and share a few expert opinions on how the U.S. can cover the looming funding deficit so payments can continue in the future. I knew that the United States would have a plan up their sleeve to make sure that all retirees now, those that are coming, those in the future, would be taken care of. So the current state, we understand that there's a lot of people that are worried about not getting paid here just in a couple of years. So Social Security also reserves for both Medicare and Social Security inside their respective trust funds. The Retirement Benefit Trust Fund has about $2.7 trillion at the end of 2022, and Medicare had about $400 billion. The problem is the income for each trust fund is exceeded by the annual expenses. The retirement fund is spending $40 billion more than it brings in annually, while the Medicare fund is spending nearly $80 billion more than it brings in. Currently, over 55 million people are receiving monthly retiree checks from Social Security payments, and 65 million are enrolled in Medicare. They are looking at ways to eliminate the wage gap. They're wanting to put more taxes on those that make more, and they're wanting to increase this rate to generate substantial revenue over time. However, the specifics of this strategy would need to be carefully calculated to ensure a fair distribution among different income brackets and to avoid undue strain on businesses and individuals. It's always going to be a tug of war when it comes to having somebody paid more. When you go to taxing more and raising that increase, it's definitely going to push a lot of companies and business individuals against the wall. So will Social Security be around when you retire? Well, these changes definitely have to go into effect now, so that way they can be solvent until 2033 and longer. It's really tough to say whether or not the funds will be there in a decade if nothing is done. That's why Martin O'Malley was hired to lead Social Security, because this is what we need to have someone designated to this program solely to make sure that the program is being successful, that the program is actually getting more money than it's actually giving out, because you can only give so much out before you run into a hole that you're not able to pay anybody. And that's what they're saying. But they're literally coming up with the plan where the U.S. could find $20 trillion to pay you in retirement. Could that mean increases for fixed income beneficiaries? Could that mean a boost on your monthly check? Could that mean a $2,400 increase every single year? It definitely could. Bernie Sanders understood there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to having solely someone to focus on the Social Security solution, that they could actually move some things around, change some things, tweak some things in order to come up with $20 trillion and get Social Security and Medicare recipients taken care of. We understand times have changed, inflation has went up, but they're also understanding that you as a retiree, you on a fixed income, have to get your full benefit. Many of you are struggling as it is, and if they happen to take any benefits away, it's only going to make it harder on you. So we definitely got to have a resolution when it comes to providing retirees with more money every single month. Guys, you've been a great audience. We've got a ton of news coming for you today. More states added to the list. There are several states that are providing some sort of stimulus check for their residents. Involved with Martin O'Malley and the Social Security solution, the 2100 Act is getting ready to come into play. Yes, it was reintroduced into Congress. They're saying this is actually something we need to make happen, and they got the right person for the job to come in and push this for the Social Security recipients. Stay tuned. I've got more news on that. We got more news on stimulus checks. You've been a great audience. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button for more videos to come. And until next time, I'm your host, John Muro. Peace.